I survived 100 days in RPG Hytale, from spawning in a cave, level 1 with nothing, to leveling up endlessly, using the endless leveling mod that lets you level up, pick a race, and pick a class, turning Hytale into an RPG game. And our goal is, using the Endgame QoL mod plus major dungeons, we will be defeating ruthless bosses just like Azeroth, the Frost Dragon, and surviving waves and waves of enemies in the Outlander Bridge. Also, did I mention I will be racing a dragon? Yeah, that's right. Using the Dragon Nestkeeper mod, we can race a dragon and soar through the sky, along with some more amazing mods. Our main goal is to finish 3 dungeons or more. Can I do it? Or I will give up and fail. Well, I kinda did. What the actual fuck? I was so done. I was so fucking done. Now let's begin day 1. We begin our journey by, of course, on the Emerald Wilds. Level 0, no sword nor armor whatsoever. I started exploring the endless leveling mod, and I discovered I got a free 10 skill points. I also explored the class system and race. I'm planning to go full on melee since I really love the feeling of just slashing and gutting the hell out of the enemy. So I got interested in the Darkin. Seems like the mod creator is also a fellow league monkey like me. Essentially, what's cool about this is, this class has a healing bonus of 5%, a passive called Ravenous Strike which essentially gives me lifesteal, and added life force and strength which we need in order to sustain the bullshit damage from waves of enemies, I'm guessing. Because without it, I feel like this whole playthrough I will just get gangbanged. Now, in order to support my ideal build, I also picked the Duelist class because it mainly focuses on melee buffs, especially the passive Blade Dance, which gives me a stacking damage and movement speed. I also spent the free 10 skill points which I poured on Strength and Discipline. Strength gives me more damage and Discipline gives me more XP. As my secondary class, I pick Adventurer because it has a balanced weapon buffs, so I can be flexible and get some bonus XP gains. And with that, we are all set to start our journey. After getting out of the cave, I immediately spotted a plain dragon nest which we can hatch and race in order to have a mighty dragon by our side. Unfortunately, in order to obtain it, we need life essence, which I don't have right now obviously, so I just marked it on my map. After that, I began gathering and doing the basics of Hytale. Get stone, get wood, and I made the basic tools, and the crude sword. Later on, I actually found a Quebec settlement, and of course, stole all of their hard-earned harvests. I gained some life essence and I spotted another dragon's nest, so I acquired it. I managed to get the plain dragon egg which we can hatch later on to get the mighty beast on our side. Near the Quebec settlement, I spotted a pond, and it looks so peaceful. I can already imagine the pond house I can make, a simple home with a tavern style building, a peaceful place to rest in between our journey. I gathered up some woods and stole a bed from the Quebec settlement and I made the chest in order to make a temporary base, giving us our very first new spawn. After some time, I dug down in order to obtain some copper ore, because working with crude tools sucks. After gathering enough wood and stone, I made the base layer of our home. While building the base, I saw a low-level spider, our very first enemy, and of course I fought it. This might not be an elite mob, a boss or a dragon, but it's our very first time earning XP and experiencing the combat of the mod, with dodges and parries. He literally cut down my health in half with one shot, but fortunately the lifesteal of the Darkin race provided us with more than enough to sustain him. And with that, we got to level 2 immediately, with full damn health. I poured down my points into discipline and some on strength, so I decided to farm XP first, make myself stronger. In order to do that, I smelted the ores I've managed to obtain and I made myself a copper sword. I quickly ventured into the wilds and I found some skeletons. I also found some wolves and I managed to use our special ability for the first time. And with that, my level went up to 5. I did not stop there because I found some Fen Slayers. They hurt goddamn a lot, but again, the Darkened Race sustain is amazing. In no time, I leveled up to level 6 and poured down some more points into strength and discipline. I found the castle ruins and my eyes glowed because I know there will be a lot of enemies worth fighting for. For XP of course. I found my very first elite enemy and his health regenerates wildly. With enough patience, I managed to get rid of it. Cleared the ruins and I also managed to obtain some loot. With luck on my side, I found some iron ores and copper pickaxe. And next up, I found some Torque's base and the elder was an elite. I was kinda scared because I'm low leveled and I only have a copper sword on my side, but fuck it, I know we can do it. After killing the elder, he spawned 3 more Torque. But apparently I have some kind of a plot armor and cleared them pretty easily. And the elder also dropped a Torque armor. It's a big win for us. I quickly leveled up to level 9, I smelted some of the ores we got and placed down the bed I stole from the ruins and turned in for the night. When the morning came, I continued building my base. I wasn't planning on anything crazy for now, and the current plan for now is to make a small house and later on just upgrade it. I'm not the best in building, so pardon the shithole I'm about to make. I finished the build with the door and ta-da! A house. With the iron ores we smelted and the hide we've dried, I finally made an upgrade to our weapon, an iron sword. I also made an iron pickaxe to help us gather more stuff. Prepare even more so we can move on to the zone 2. I dived into another cave and I managed to find a goblin thingy structure. There was a poor goblin and I literally just smacked a few times. And I looted the chest which contains more ores. I went deeper into the cave and managed to reach the underground zone or lava zone, I don't know what it's called. And I stumbled upon the fire golem. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what they are called. I was pretty scared because I might get wrecked easily, but thankfully I can just dodge all of his attacks with the perfect dash mod. I saw more enemies and before I even know it, I am now level 10. Everything was going great until I saw the bane of my existence. The fucking frog.
No, not the... Oh my god. Okay. Hey. Please don't push me on the lava. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Dude. Oh. Okay, that wasn't that bad.
So after exploring some more, I decided that I had enough materials and went back to the base. I smelted the ores that I got and I discovered that I can obtain augments from the endless leveling mod. Augments are basically buffs that you get to choose once you attain the required level. I chose defense stats and life force which suits perfectly for our melee build. I explored a bit more and I saw Void Spawn which is level 21. And I kinda got scared and tried to fight it with the best of my abilities and holy crap, with one swing half of my health is gone. After defeating him, I instantly leveled up to level 11. Exploring some more, I found another ruins and I cleared out all of the enemies in order to obtain more XP. I also grabbed some of the furniture so I can make my base a little more cozy. Going back, I decided to upgrade my workbench into tier 2. I made the salvager's workbench and the katana forge. A workbench used in order to make katanas, a mod I installed because who doesn't love goddamn katanas? After that, I worked on my base more. I'm planning to make a second floor and it's going to be my main bedroom. I even added an extension which is like a balcony thingy and I don't know, it looks cozy for me and again I'm not the best builder. Later on, I decided to finally make the armorer's workbench in order to make some upgrades for our armor. I headed to the temple in order to defeat the golems that's guarding. And I really love how the combat feels. Hytale's combat is already great with the smooth animation and all, but with the perfect dashes mod, it's even better. I defeated the golem pretty easily and I went inside and recorded my memories. After getting out, I spotted a void crawler. After defeating it, it dropped a legendary loot bag. I got hyped up and opened it immediately. And guess what? It contains a fucking thorium sword and a cult dagger, which is a huge damn upgrade. So after that, I went home, stored all of my resources, and turned in for the night. The next day, I spent hours and hours in order to flatten the area of my base, because I'm planning to make a farm, because as it turns out, almost all of the mods I installed requires life essence to make the items, so we really need a spacious cozy farm. I dug out the layout for my farm, and as I was doing so, I was attacked by a bear. The cobalt daggers came in handy and I got the bear head, which is pretty neat. I made a simple farming area which has 5 rows I think, and it's 20 plots each. And I poured in the water so we really don't have to water the crops because I'm lazy as hell. After finishing that, I made some seeds and I hoed down the plot and planted. Now we are in business. So now, it is about time to explore and head out to the zone 2. On the way there, I spotted a Thor camp and massacred everyone on it, of course. All for the juicy XP. I didn't manage to find anything good on the loot, but no matter, at least we got XP. And now, after a few more steps, we have now arrived at Zone 2. I spent my time looking for thorium and killing a bunch of local mobs, cause genocide for XP is always good. There wasn't anything interesting and I managed to get plenty of thorium, so I decided to head back to the base. Going back, I spotted the Azure Forest and I managed to grab a few Azure Kelp, which we can use to make the teleporters. Back at the base, I harvested the cabbages we planted earlier and I decided to upgrade our farming bench in order to farm better crops. I also made the furniture workbench so we can design the base more, and alchemist workbench, which I never really used. After some time, I finally managed to upgrade the farmer's workbench into tier 3 and made the chicken coop so we can get eggs in order to make the Nestkeeper's bench for us to raise our dragon. I made an enclosure for the chickens and placed down the chicken coop. Now, we just need chickens, of course. I ventured out into the wilds in order to find the chickens so they can lay eggs. Look at this stupid idiot. As it turns out, I don't even need to do all of that. I can just break the goddamn bird nest in the Quebec settlement to get the fucking egg, which I'll do later on. I actually went back to one of the ruins and used the wood there to make it the wall of my house, and later on... So I went back to the Azure Forest in order to get the logs and made the teleporters. Traveling sucks, so this helped a lot. I managed to acquire an egg from the Quebec settlement, so now we can make the Nestkeeper's bench, and we can raise a goddamn dragon. Okay, so on the mod there's actually a dragon keeper trader you can summon in order to, well, trade stuffs for raising a dragon, and I made it. He sells an egg, some dragons, and he buys dragon egg fragments. But I already have a dragon egg, so I just used that instead. It's the cutest motherfucker ever. So now, in order to make the dragon food, there are actually 3 tiers of it that you need in order to make your dragon grow. Essentially, you just need some raw food, raw beef, and raw chicken. I scoured the whole fucking world just to find those. I mean, seriously, it's so hard to find the fucking chicken. Finally, holy shit. So I went back and made the first meal for the dragon and I fed it to him. He became bigger. That's so fucking cute. Now, I need to think of a name. A worthy name for a mighty beast. A guardian of the sky. The terror of Jerry. His name is Jerry. After that, I went back to the zone 2 and I placed a teleporter, so that we can just teleport whenever we want. I strategically placed it near a cave so we can just get thorium whenever we need. Instead of going back, I actually went to the cave and slayed some enemies and grabbed some thorium, and I found another one of the fucking frogs. You're no match for me. You suck. You're little. I fucking hate those frogs. After respawning, I immediately went back to the cave, grabbed some few more thorium, and I fucking hate you. You piece of goddamn shit. I fucking hate you. I slayed some few more enemies, and I finally managed to level up to 15. With that, we can grab another augment. I grabbed the Predator, which essentially gives us more damage, haste, and defense the more we kill until we reach the maximum stack. After that, I returned to my base and I managed to acquire everything that we need to make Jerry big. So I made the dragon saddle and I made the final dragon food that Jerry needs. I skipped the second one because you guys will be bored. And now, let's feed Jerry so we can ride through the skies and defeat all of our foes together, hand in hand. Okay, what? So as it turns out, our Jerry is in the middle of all of the chests and the other workbench, so when he grew big, he bugged out and just disappeared. Now, in order to cope with the pain of losing Jerry, I made the thorium helmet and chest, but I didn't have enough materials for the rest. So I just made the thorium pickaxe so we can farm some more thorium much faster. After that, I went to the zone 2 and killed everyone I see for the XP. I also gathered up some clay in order to make the wall of my house, and when I had enough, I decided to go back. On my way back, I spotted these ruins that has a giant skeleton on it, and of course, I challenged it. I managed to beat it and it dropped the grimoire which can summon the skeleton soldier. I tested it out and it's pretty neat. I went back to the base and made the white clay and the full wooden something wall. I finally managed to finish the second floor of the house and it looks a bit cozy. Now, for the greatest fucking challenge of this video, making the fucking roof. I hate it. I really just do hate it. You'd have to like check if it's good or if it's equal with this side, blah 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 blah. And I made so much mistake in making the roof that it took me 2 goddamn hours finishing it. Like, I kid you not, I have like 20 GB worth of footages just me making the damn roof. I placed the windows for the final touch and now this is the current state of the base. After finishing the second part of my base, I made a small enclosure so that we can make sure that our next dragon would just stay in one place and wouldn't bug out when I feed him. Let me introduce to y'all Jerry the Second. I ventured all over the world again in search of all the materials we need to make the dragon food, aka finding rare ass chickens that is harder to get than mithril ores. I also found some sheep and I decided to capture and farm them, with the help of Hytale mod of course. With this mod, I can actually breed the animals, giving us unlimited supply of wool scraps. I was able to make all of the dragon food all over again and I fed it to Jerry the Second. He grew food per food, and after feeding him the third one and praying it doesn't get bugged, he grew into the mighty dragon. A great beast is now on our side. I mounted Jerry the Second and soared through the sky. Well, kind of. Thing is, the mod owner stated that Hytale still doesn't allow like actual flying, so the creator compensated it with faster movement speed and high jumps. Regardless of that, this is the fastest mount I could ever get in Hytale. With Jerry the Second by my side, I went to the Zone 2 in order to acquire more thorium ingots. I even encountered this settlement full of furries and massacred them all of course, for XP, not because I enjoy it. I don't enjoy killing furries, I swear. I went home with all of the loot and turned in for the night. The next step, travel to either Zone 3 or 4. The morning came and I quickly mounted Jerry the Second in order to scout for Zone 3 or 4. Unbeknownst to me, a tragedy is about to occur. Jerry II and I actually found the Zone 4 area and we scouted it. And a bit later, something unexpected happened. Jerry II just disappeared right in front of my eyes. No drops, no anything. Just disappeared. I thought it was a bug again, but I reviewed the footage and as it turns out, Jerry II cannot fucking swim. He drowned slowly. What a horrible death. Oh my god. In my defense, I did not know, okay? I did not kill my fucking dragon. He died on an accident. It's an accident. You know what they say, third time is the charm. Jerry the Third. I was so traumatized of losing goddamn dragons that I just made a horse mount using the traveling mounts mod. And Jerry the Third will just become a pet or a mascot, okay? No more riding the goddamn dragon. This horse will now be my main transportation. I don't want to get attached to the pets anymore, so I'm not gonna name it because tragedy might struck again and I can bear another heartbreak of Bert. Is Bert the horse. Like nothing happened, and because of laziness, I was able to raise Jerry the Third into a fine dragon once more, and I used him in search of the zone tree. And that's it, okay? I learned my lesson already, guys. I found the zone tree, put up a teleporter, quickly grabbed some cobalt, and quickly returned Jerry. Safe and sound. I traveled to the zone tree once more with Bert on my side now and explored the area. Nothing really special happened and I want to get to telling you guys about the dungeons, endgame and bosses already, okay? I get it. Editing this part is kind of boring as well, so what more would you feel watching it right now? So here's a quick rundown. I found some silver ore, killed the goddamn yeti and another one, found some structures, killed some outlanders, found some cobalt, found a cult and holy shit I almost died. I was able to kill all of them, found some more thorium and cobalt, so a big win, and yeah, I just went home. Oh yeah, and I made a cobalt katana. With all of the cobalt I got, I quickly smelted it into ingots and made myself the chest plate and the helmet. I went back to the zone tree in order to grab some more cobalt, cause you can never be over prepared, you know? Now after some time, I finally made the full cobalt set, cobalt katana, and of course the cobalt pickaxe. And now, it is time to prepare for zone 4. I made the chef stove and made some skewers so that we would have something to store back our health just in case. Using the escape rope mod, I made, well, of course, escape ropes. That works similarly to Pokemon. Whenever you're in a cave, you can use it in order to return to the overworld. Using another mod, I made the boat bench to make ourselves some boat. And this mod is amazing. I made the iron racing boat and it lives up to its goddamn name. Trust me guys, you should really install this. You will see later on how much it will help us traveling. Done with the preparations, I head up to the zone 4 using Bert. I placed down the racing boat and look at that. It goes so fucking fast. And it saved me a lot of time traveling to zone 4. I killed my very first zone 4 mob, which is the blue cow or whatever it is, and I quickly climbed up to the mountain or volcano, I don't know. Arriving there, I saw some more enemies and quickly got rid of them, giving us the juicy XP. Later on, I encountered an elite mob named Zombie Aberrant, and holy crap, just watch. He almost one-shotted me. I ate a skewer and tried to fight back, but nah, what the fuck was that damage? I tried my best to dodge and block his attacks, and eventually he went down. I was able to finally find a good spot to place the teleporter on, and I linked it to my home base so we can return anytime we want. I actually concluded that we are not goddamn prepared yet, so I returned back to my base and made some more improvements. I went to the zone 2 and 3 and killed a few enemies in order to level up more. A little bit later, I finally got to level 25 and so I got the courage again to return to the zone 4 and hopefully farm XP there better. While grinding, I also managed to acquire some adamantite. I saw an even more elite zombie aberrant, and this time I was able to kinda sustain him while doing pretty good damage. And never fucking mind, I literally almost died, so I backed off. Unfortunately though, while healing, he lost aggro towards me and regenerates 100% of his health. God damn. So yeah, no, I just left. I was able to mine some more adamantite and kill a few more enemies. But then I encountered this wraith and guess what goddamn happened? I didn't know what the fuck that sound was, and before I even knew it, I quickly returned back and fortunately my stuff was still there. I had enough adamantite, so I returned home and I can now finally have the massive upgrade I've been grinding for. I smelted down the adamantite and crafted the adamantite katana. I returned to the zone 4 to farm more XP and adamantite, and there was this weird underground structure and it didn't really have much on it, nothing interesting except some few zombies and a loot. So I just returned to the overworld and grabbed some more adamantite. I've been saying adamantite a lot. So now I returned to my home, smelted down the adamantite and made the whole goddamn armor set. I'm level 27, got a full adamantite set, and now I know I am ready for our first ever dungeon attempt, the Outlander Bridge. So essentially I just have to survive 7 waves of enemies and kill them. After that we get massive XP. I entered the arena and it was like Aram from League of Legends. The first wave came in and it was a bunch of level 27 Outlander. They attacked me furiously, but fortunately I was able to sustain it with my lifesteal. But I made a mistake of just not attacking and yeah, I fucking died. My first attempt, first wave, a complete massive fucking failure. But fuck it, you know? I attempted it again and the first wave came in. I charged in with all my might and copium, and this time, I learned from my mistakes and I kept attacking them. Reinforcements came in and I almost died because of the stun, but I got back up and continued hitting in order to sustain the damage with my lifesteal. There was 2 of them left and my health was pretty fucked, so I backed off a bit and ate a skewer. Now, all that is left is the Brute. I cheesed him with the special ability and surprisingly, we did pretty damn well clearing the first wave. The second wave came in and this time, they have an elite mob by their side. With all my might and copium once more, I went in and hit every single one of them at the same time. The elite came down and now the reinforcements came in. And after killing off the reinforcements, like before, the Brute was the only one standing left. He stood no damn chance. Wave 3 came in hot. I got sandwiched between the waves but fortunately, I was able to sustain it. Reinforcements came in and there were so fucking many of them. I tried to dodge and sustain everything but there was just too much. And a little bit later, I came down. But no matter, we got 41k XP out of it, so I consider that as a win. We are now level 30. I tried to attempt it again but the CC was goddamn bullshit. Nonetheless, we leveled up and I was able to acquire another augment. I chose Conqueror and it gives damage and true damage per stack, essentially just like League of Legends Conqueror. I was also given a common augment and I chose Defense so we can be more tankier. And now, feeling I still want to do more bosses, I attempted Azeroth. I entered the dungeon and it's this dark place full of lava that looks a lot like Philippines, to be honest. It consists of rooms and you have to defeat all of the enemies in order to move on. I opened the door to the first room and it was goddamn packed of enemies. And they're around level 30 as well. Cleared the first room pretty easily and I immediately moved on to the next one. And when I open it, holy fucking crap. I was bombarded with spells and gunshots and I almost died. I backed off for a bit trying to isolate the enemies and have a more spacious room. Good thing my healing was OP cause if it's not, I am so fucked. As it turns out, the alchemists are the ones who does the most damage. And after clearing another room, I went back to see the loot and the goddamn mimics took me a while to kill it since it has so much damn health. I was able to obtain the mimic's tongue and the dark coin. Moving on, there are even more enemies on the goddamn corridors. I opened the door to what seems like the final hallway and it was goddamn crazy. There are even goddamn void spawns and they're like all level 30. After clearing it, I entered another hallway and this is actually the final one. I repaired my stuff first and switched to the katana and it actually deals a lot more damage compared to the vanilla sword. The enemies got stuck on the lava so I just opened the door into the final boss room and to my surprise, there are even more damn enemies inside. I isolated them and tried to back off more, trying to pick them off one by one. And when I had an opening, I went inside. And it turns out to be a pretty damn big mistake. There were just so many and Azeroth's just standing there, menacingly, out of farming the shit out of me. And I couldn't keep up and a little bit later, I fell. I got 53k XP as a consolation and I leveled up to 33. I got off the dungeon and I returned back to the overworld. And now I am level 33 and I got a dark coin which can be used to trade for stuffs, of course. I returned back some of the loot and I tried to explore more of the endgame stuffs like portals, which I actually don't need at this point because I could just TP whenever I want to the dungeons, but at this moment, forgive me, I still don't know about it, so I grabbed Jerry the Third and I went out to collect some materials. I think you know where this is going. God fucking damn it. Jerry the Third just disappeared and the game crashed. Okay, at this point, I'm not really the problem anymore. So, other than my dragon dying for the third time, I explored some of the dimensions and nothing really interesting really happened. Okay. So Bert also died. And that one's my fault. With all of the losses, their deaths shouldn't be in vain. I locked in and farmed more mobs in order to level up. I went to the zone 4 and I found the area for dinosaurs, and let me tell you something. It's a goddamn gold mine for XP. I literally killed so much dinosaurs, even the Alpha Rex had nothing on me. And I feel like I've caused their species to be extinct once again. By the time that I was done, I leveled up to level 35 and I have enough materials in order to make the Car Molten, a two-handed great sword. With the sword on my side, I decided that I could probably finish it now. The Outlander Bridge. I entered the arena and the first wave spawned. I immediately got CC'd hard, but the sword's fucking abilities like Garen's ultimate. You jump and you put your goddamn sword into the dreams and hopes of your goddamn enemies. With it, I cleared the first wave with ease. The second wave came in and I cleared it off with goddamn flying banners. Unfortunately, on the third one, this heat fire thingy came up again and I just got bursted with so much damage I couldn't handle. No matter, Azeroth will surely fall this time. With my sword in my hand level 38, he will surely go down in no time. Fuck. I didn't really know what to do anymore and I just farmed my sorrowful feelings away. And then it hit me. Oh yeah, I have an enchantment mod. I got up on birth the second, yes I made another birth, and collected all the materials I need in order to make the enchantment table. Enchanting stuff needs life essence, so I actually focus on farming more in order to get more life essence. And because my base is now looking like a third world country, I continued building the second part of my base. Right now, I'm trying to build like a fort or a castle part on my left side of my base. It would serve as the main crafting area and storage. While doing that, I swear to God I have ADHD. I made the frozen dungeon key thinking it might be different and I can handle it, but it was full of level 60 enemies. I tried to back off and heal a bit, but then I tried to fight back, but I accidentally stepped into the portal back to the base, so I got pissed. I'm done taking L's. I entered the Dungeon of Fear, Azeroth once more, and this time I will surely beat him. I was doing so great against him. My hit actually does damage. My lifesteal can actually sustain his hits. I was so sure he was about to go down. But then I ran out of fucking time. No. Fuck that. I entered the Outlander Bridge once more. Wave 1 came in, boom, defeated. Wave 2 came in, oh, you shouldn't have. Wave 3, annihilated. Wave 4, was there even a fucking wave 4? Wave 5, easy. Then 6, 7. The 7th wave came in. I still have full stacks on my passive, so I dove in with the long press ability of my katana. I killed the first squad and reinforcements came in. Dropped like flies. The second batch tried to flank me, but no. Decimated. And then finally the last blue. And then here it was. My first ever dungeon on the endless leveling mod. Finish. I earned 253,000 XP and I instantly leveled up to level 50. I claimed my augments, Giant Slayer. Basically, if the enemy has more health than me, then I do more damage. Another League of Legends passive. I took Discipline and Defense for common augments, making me a lot more stronger. Level 50 is actually the level cap by default, and I couldn't go any higher than that unless I Prestige. Prestige essentially reset your level back to level 1, but you get to keep your augments and it will raise your level cap. So right now at Prestige 1, we are now at level 60 level cap. We are stronger, but we have to grind once more. I returned back to my base and sorted out some of my items, and I kid you not, I immediately went to fight Azeroth once more. Although I kinda fumbled and I switched to the Great Sword and it's really not that great using in the dungeon. No matter, I got 13k XP and leveled up to level 10. I got home and I upgraded my farming workbench so we can farm more expensive stuffs. I also planted some of the seeds I got from the dungeon and some eggplants that I bought. After that, I was determined to continue to level up. So I first headed to Zone 3 because I think Zone 4 will be too much for me. I even found these forgotten ruins in the Zone 3 and I defeated the Frost Golem. And then I concluded, okay, you know what, this doesn't give me much XP. So I headed back to Zone 4 hoping that this will be the best XP farm for me. When I hit level 16, I attempted to defeat Azeroth again hoping to get more XP. What's cool is, I also got some seeds from the dungeon. I got up to the final hallway and it was so satisfying to hit all of those mobs at once. But unfortunately, me being a dumbass, yeah, I exploded again. But I got 103,000 XP from it, bringing us to level 25. I went back to the base and I did some more farming, and when I had enough life essence, I made the enchantments. I made another sharpness 2 and put it on my katana. Feeling confident, I entered the Outlander Bridge once more and I got up to wave 4, and for some reason I just got bursted to oblivion. I got 144k out of it though, leveling up to 34. I had enough materials for the mithril katana. You see, this mod doesn't actually use mithril ores or ingots. It makes you make the mithril stuff because like we all know, Hytale doesn't have mithril yet spawning in the world. Now I have the mithril katana. The effects is so cool. There's like this purple haki coursing through your hand and blade, like Enma from One Piece. I made another sharpness too and put it on my new blade, and then I made another one so we can enhance it to sharpness 3. I also made some additional protection too and put it on my armor. After enhancing my stuff, I entered Azeroth once again with the mighty sword. I swept up the first room without sweating. I got up to the final hallway and I learned from my mistakes. This time, I will clear off the mobs first in order to isolate Azeroth. I cleared them off pretty easily and now it's time to face him. After hitting him a couple of times, I was surprised because I was actually doing so much damage. Although I still can't like continuously sustain him like blow per blow, so I backed off a bit and healed up. I actually learned the trick. I can use the katana's special ability. If I hit him twice with it, my ultimate skill recharges and that just deals so much damage. I continued doing that until in no time, Azeroth fell. Finally, for the first time, we killed the dungeon boss. I unlocked the Blood Castle doors and it led me through a hallway, and at the end there's a door that leads to so much loot. Well, kind of. There's also the God Barterer where you can exchange some stuffs to get more weapon and shit. And when I was looting though, I kinda ran out of time for some reason, even though I still got many time. And I only got 90k XP. At the very least though, we finally managed to beat a dungeon boss. The next target, the Frozen Dragon. I didn't waste any more time. I killed Azeroth once again for the juicy XP. I read the details regarding the Frozen Dungeon and the boss there switched to different modes. So when the dragon flies, it cannot be damaged with melee, so I made an adamantite bow. Feeling like I can finally kill the dragon, I teleported into the Frozen Dungeon. The enemies were level fucking 60 and they hurt like a goddamn a lot. I was underleveled and failed again. I continued the grind though. I entered the Outlander Bridge and to my surprise, I actually cleared it off pretty easily. I managed to obtain 236k XP. I returned home and I repaired all of my stuff using the Repair Workbench mod that removes the durability penalty for items. Cause I just hate that. It's a stupid fucking feature in Hytale. Not stopping with the grind, I challenged Azeroth once more and this time he actually has a passive called Rebirth. Essentially, he heals back some of his health when it goes down to 0, but he's a lot more squishier and nothing really buffed him up, just takes more extra annoying time to actually kill him. But regardless, I killed him easily and managed to loot all of the chests, and I even got 127k XP out of it, making me level up to 52. After that, guess what I did? I fucking killed him again, level up to level 56. Spend some time farming, gathering some life essence, and making the Scroll of Protection tree. I only managed to make one and I needed more materials, so I ventured out to the Azure Forest to gather more Azure Petals. And after that, I finally managed to enchant the pieces of my armor into Protection level 3. With all of the boost I got, I entered the Frozen Dungeon once again, and this time I was actually able to get past the Horde. I even looted some of the stuffs and I encountered this overly powered stupid fucking Yeti. I dodged and healed and eventually I got him. I was finally able to enter the arena for the boss. There were some mobs alongside the dragon, so I tried to clear it off first. The dragon showed itself, and as it turns out, I can actually damage it with melee, but the damage is really reduced. Unfortunately, this thing is so goddamn bullshit. It took him 2 shots of the frost breath to wipe me off the map. All of that grind wasn't goddamn enough? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna lock in. I cleared the Outlander Bridge once again. Boom, level 60. Prestige myself back to level 1. Enchanted my bow once more. Eternal shot. Look for the mushroom needed for the strength tree for bow enchantment. Enchanted it. Went to the zone 4. Farmed some more red crystals. Massacred many fucking dinosaurs. Outlander Bridge again. Cleared it off, got 496k XP, easily level up to 46. Farm more life essence, killed Azeroth once again, and made range protection enchantments. And then Azeroth again. Made protection 3 enchantments, Outlander Bridge once more, and I got up to level 62. So, I challenged the dragon once more, cleared off the horde, killed the fucking Yeti, and challenged the dragon. I got 2 shot. He 2-shotted me. Next attempt, I actually tried to cheese it by sniping it off the cave. He entered the fucking cave and 2-shotted me once again. And then I tried to actually like Dark Souls him, like actually fight him on the arena. I got 2-shotted again. Tried again and died. I didn't know what to do at this point anymore. On my mind, if only I could get Mithril gears, maybe I'll stand a chance. So I did the Warden's challenge thingy, but I ended up with nothing until I read online that there's actually a secret shop in the frozen dungeon. I went there and boom, this dude sells Mithril gear. I bought the helmet, chestplate, and the pickaxe. He doesn't actually sell the rest of the armor, so I just bought the chestplate again in order to salvage it. I prestiged up, leveled up my duelist class, attempted the Outlander Bridge, but I was so low leveled I died. I grinded a lot and I got to level 44. I entered the frozen dungeon once more. I cleared off the horde and I killed the frost golem. I entered the dragon's arena and I managed to clear off every single one of the extra mobs. I came face to face with the fucking dragon. I was actually able to do decent damage towards him using my sword. I hit him again and again and again and again and again, and finally I managed to reduce him to 70%. But he flew off and something unexpected happened. He healed off his health to 100%. What the actual fuck? What the flying fuck? I was so done. I was so fucking done. Okay, so that was pretty fucking bullshit, and I'm sure it's a bug. So, I joined the Discord of Endless Leveling mod, and luckily, the creator of the Endgame QoL mod is also there. So, they're actually pretty cool, and I was able to approach them. So, I essentially yapped about the frozen dragon, that it's kinda overleveled every time, and I kinda concluded that it's the whole reason why he 2-shot me every time. And the mod creator actually agreed. It was the fucking strongest boss, and he was actually planning to rebalance it. And he asked if I was using a bow, and I said yes. And I'm also running full Mithril. And another Discord member suggested that I could actually configure the files of the mod, like rebalance it with myself. And I even yapped about the dragon healing himself, and the mod creator said that doesn't really normally happen, and the dragon doesn't actually lose aggro to you normally. And I showed him the footage of the dragon healing back all of his health. And you can also notice before that there's a health bar thingy of the Alpha Rex on the back. Well, I came from the dinosaur zone before going to the frozen dungeon, so it was stuck there. He claimed that he already fixed that bug, and I showed him what version I'm using, which is the latest one of the Endgame QoL mod. So I guess my Hytale is just really fucking weird. Again, man, cool guy, very approachable, and I love his mod so much. But yeah, other people also concluded that the dragon was fucking OP. So, using my Bachelor of Computer Science degree, I coded the mod. I configured it using the mathematical equations I've learned all of those goddamn years. It was like 2 to 4 lines of code that I have to change, and I used ChatGPT. Okay, so with the nerfs I applied, I challenged the frozen dungeon again once more. The frost dragon actually got stuck on the side of the mountain, so I was like, oh, thank fucking god for all the blessings you've given me. He didn't attack at all, and I just kept on hitting him. And it went on for a while, just hit after hit after hit. And as you can see, I actually barely deal any damage with the sword, because that's just because he's fucking flying and he's kinda immune to melee attacks. But then I kinda made a big mistake. He fucking got out and I just got two-shotted again. Well, like, what the fuck? I already nerfed you. I lowered the health, the defense, everything about you is nerfed. Oh, I changed the wrong line of code. Okay. Okay, so for real now this time, I entered the dungeon once again. I killed off all of those annoying other enemies, and I hit the dragon with my bow. And this time, he finally doesn't two-shot the shit out of me. Here's the full fight. Okay, never mind, it's taking so long. Eventually, I got his health down to phase 2, and I waited for him to calm down. And then he actually came down. Now I can finally damage him with all the might of my sword. And then there it is. I hit him a couple of times. I shredded the shit out of him. His health fell down to 0. But he has a rebirth passive on. He healed back some of his health. But again, it doesn't goddamn matter. After a few hits of my bow and sword, he finally went fucking down. Finally. After hours and hours and hours of grinding, crafting, enchanting, prestiging, leveling up, I finally took down the frost fucking dragon. I went home and I claimed all of the quests that I finished. I want to prestige again, so I took on the Outlander Bridge and cleared it pretty easily. I was able to make the full mithril set, and there's actually pets in the game which the bosses drop, so I farmed the frost dragon many times until finally he dropped the pet. I went home and I summoned our fierce dragon. I named him Icy, because I'm great at naming pets. With Icy, we took on the swamp dungeon, and it was pretty easy until the swamp crocodile bit the shit out of me and I died. But I was able to get 300k XP from it, and with that, I prestige once more and I was finally able to get another augment. This time, I took phantom hits, and essentially, I have extra attacks that scales with both my strength and sorcery. We have accomplished so much. Finished 3 dungeons, obtained prestige 4, and got full mithril gears. But all of that wouldn't be possible if it weren't for all of the allies that sacrificed for us. Some I killed. I made a graveyard in order to honor them. Here's a graveyard for all our comrades sacrificed for us. Some I probably killed. Jerry, the first one, the first dragon I've ever had. He fucking Bogged out. That's actually not my fault. Jerry the second. I actually drowned. I'm so sorry. Jerry the third. What happened to Jerry the third? Oh yeah, he bogged out as well. He birthed. Oh yeah, he fell. Oh yeah, I killed you as well. I'm very sorry. Okay, so after honoring the dead ones and the murdered ones, I continued with the usual routine to level up. First, killing dinosaurs.
Barney.
Oh, I found Barney.
Oh, okay, Barney hurts. Barney hurts. Barney hurts. Damn. Damn. Damn, Barney. Damn. Okay, Barney, chill. There we go. Finally. Holy crap.
Next, of course, the Outlander Bridge.
I mean, these dudes are the goddamn trouble. Like the ranged ones. They can just burst the shit out of me. So we always have to fucking prioritize them. Hey, wave 1 clear. Yo, I'm still so slow. What the fuck just happened? I'm going even slower. What the fuck is happening? What?
And after all of that, it is now time to face the swamp dungeon once more. So here's the fucking montage of my stupid ass crying to fear of heights and my attempt to conquer the swamp dungeon.
I think he's up there. I just want to buy stuff. Come on. He's here. Okay. We got it. Oh. Onyxium shit. Let's go. My god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, we ball. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Holy crap. Please don't fucking pull me. Don't. No, 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 no. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. No! I had one request. Don't fucking pull me. Okay. You're back at tip-top shape. I just want the fucking gem. Just the gem. Please. He's here again. Hate you. Hate you. Hate you. Die. Die. Yes! We did it. All we have to do is not fall. To be honest, that's the hardest part in this shit. This is scary. I don't like heights. I don't like oh! History. I made it. Please don't have knockback. Please don't have knockback. Yes! Let's go! How do I break this? We got it! Oh, dude, we got it. We got it. We got it. How do I get up? Ow! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Fuck off! Oh, I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. Just let me climb. Just let me climb, bro. Fuck. Just gonna run safely. Okay. No more heights. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared anymore. We got it! Holy crap, this is it. Oh! We're in. We are so in. We're so in. Hey, yo, what up, bitch? Uh-huh. 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 Holy crap. Holy crap. Uh-huh. I just lost every fucking progress.
Okay, I'll just stop right here for now. We've managed to beat 3 major dungeons and leveled up to Prestige 4. But I know that we still have so much to kill, but the video is kinda taking way too long. And I still have more Hytale videos that I want to do for you guys. So that's it for our RPG journey for now. I do hope though that you enjoyed all of that goddamn grind. Seriously, I loved working on it, but it took me goddamn 300 GB worth of footages to make this. So if this video gets like, I don't know, 80 likes, I'll make a part 2. But for now though, thank you guys so much for watching, and seriously, I appreciate it. Until next time, bye bye.